Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dark Souls. I'm WT Female Gamer, but you can call me Horatio, and we are going to be doing a Let's Play of this game. So let's try a new one. Okay. He's be female, though. Really, in this game, once you get all the armor on, you really can't tell the difference. Let's try a thief this time. That way I'll automatically have the key, which is one of the best items in the game. I don't think it's even listed here. Oh, master key, there you go. Opens any basic lock, initial equipment for thief. Now, there are many doors in this game that you come across that are locked, and to unlock them without the master key involves extensive hunting or killing things that you necessarily don't want to have to be forced to kill. So it's definitely a must no matter what race you're playing, because you get the option of picking a gift. I am, for the sake of a later part in the game, going to pick this time the Old Witch's Ring. Physique, again, doesn't really overly matter. Let's go average, why not? Face, again, I think this is more lip service to there being a demand for a bit of customization, but really, you're not going to see your character's face beyond this part of the game. But, plus they're all kind of really bad. Let's do ponytail. There, ponytail B. Color, let's do fire red, why not? Okie dokers. Now, enter character name. Let's call it I'm not exactly sure. This has the weirdest setup for putting in letters ever. Instead of clicking and scrolling over like you might think you would normally have to do, what you actually keep doing is hitting X over and over again until you get to that spot. So if you're wondering why I fumbled like a noob at the beginning, that would be why, because I forget about the system it sets you up with. Okay. Yes! Start our epic journey!
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Wouldn't that mean that the land was formed in some aspect?
But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold.
You know, that cold
Life.
fire.
And death. And of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
And the most badass, in my opinion.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
Dark Souls.
Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
You got all that? Because now it was very, very important that you completely comprehended entirely what just occurred. Load screens, my old friend. A special ring, a grid. Aw. The serpent isn't. Aw. Man. Bloop.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
The dark
indeed.
sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Hurl, apparently. The drunken undead are herded, corralled into cages where they can sleep off their hangovers. Aww. At least I have a pet rat. Aww. My pet rat left me. He's so sad. Oh man, I'm hot. Mysterious stranger, thank you for giving me corpses. Steaming corpses. Mmm. Alrighty. We're on the undead's cell key. Well, that's convenient. Ow. Okay. Use dungeon cell key. Oh yes. The I'm pretty sure that guy's worshipping a wall. Oh hail the mighty black oil spot upon my cave wall. Okay, let's go fix. Anyway, distracted. Moving on. Oh, can I get in here? No, man. What if I want to rescue all my friends? What if I made friends with all these guys, and now I'm just whatever. Yeah, to our friends of Zombie Face. Basic attacking with a broken sword. Oh, blood stains because it's an online connected to online characters in a very neat kind of way. Demonstrates the umpteen bajillion ways people can die, and I really hope this player didn't die from these zombie guys. I don't even know if that's possible. Unless you are actively trying. Do they eventually swim back at me? Ooh. 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 Ominous. I don't know what that is. It looks like a mixture between porcupine and God, like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Continuing on. Where's my run? There is a run, is there not? There we go. Alright. Moving on. You'll notice up in the upper left-hand corner, there is my health bar, which is the red one, and also my stamina bar. It's a game that you have to Be careful of where your stamina goes when you're using stuff. And it actually goes down pretty fast, and is actually a problem. Saving locations. Whenever you're at a bonfire, every bad guy will spawn again. Well, besides major bosses, but... So, that's kind of part of a basic strategy of, is it worth sitting at the bonfire at that point in time or not? It also replenishes your flasks, which you'll get later on, and I'll explain that then. What a big empty room. Oh, this has to be safe. Get out! Jesus Christ! Freedom! Whee! And so Dark Souls tells you it is easier to avoid than to actually play the game. Alright, moving on. Sewer tours. Alright. No arrow jokes, no arrow jokes, no arrow jokes. No arrow jokes, no arrow jokes. No arrow jokes, no arrow jokes, no arrow jokes. Woo! Wait, I'm actually not doing what I should be doing right now. Whoopsie doodles. So, I keep kind of forgetting that in this game, everything's real time in the sense of... Can't think and play at the same time, apparently. In the sense that if you are trying to equip an item or you're trying to use an item, the game will not pause. You have to either do it real freaking fast, or you have to do it before you get into any sort of serious situation like that. Alright, yay, good weapon. You're also able to switch your weapons. There we go. Took me a minute to remember how. And you can dual wield and all that jazz. And you can also wield magic with one hand and a weapon with the other. Death to the unbeliever! Alright. Continuing on. Let us go. Trixie, Trixie. There's also booby traps. FYI.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you.
Die
You
and
and I
then
are
lose
both
my
undead.
sanity.
Hear me out, will you?
Sure, bye.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Undead delicacy.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And thank you.
Why don't you just take the Estus flasks to heal yourself? Why would you give them to me if you need them? I think he's perfectly fine. I think he just doesn't want to play. I think he's like, screw this, screw my honor, I'm gonna sit in this pile, I'm gonna cast a weird, sickly, green shadow, and the next person comes by, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm dying, take my shit and do it for me. I'm on to him. Alright, now if we go down here, this connects back with the first bonfire. And something just killed itself for me. the Estus flasks are usable items to heal you. I'd show you, but I'm not hurt right now. And every time you sit down and you rest at a bonfire, you will get your Estus flasks back. So it is a continuous reusable item. And it's quite nice. And you can increase the number you have later on in the game. So that works pretty well. Oh my God, stab you first! In the wall many a time. I believe there actually is a way you can lock onto people in this game, if I recall correctly. I might want to remember how to do that. I think it's R3? I think? Yeah. And there are, light and heavy attacks. Of course, the heavy attacks taking up more stamina. And there are also heavy back attacks, if I can show you. There we go. Ooh! Fatality! I.e., dagger through the spine! Alright. I don't wanna kill this guy! Oh god, he's an ugly son of a gun. Ooh, 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 ooh. Battle music. Oh, smoke right through a pillar. Oh god. Okay, I cannot remember how to use stuff. Stab you in the bone. You'll never find me here if I stab him in the bone. This is a wonderful close-up view to have in like high graphics. I'm telling you, I wish all of my gameplay could be a close-up view of some giant chubby dragonfly. Man, he has purred teeth too. That is, oh man, I want to take you home and I want to make you my pet. Stab you in the front. Victory achieved! Yay! Human manatees! Oh, this music. I think I'm going the wrong way. Use the big pilgrim's key. Alright. Epic. Escape from prison. Climb a mountain. And jump off a cliff.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
I'm very Lord
to
of
the
the Rings.
land of the ancient lords.
By way of
Lord
Giant
Dragon.
Crow. I want to meet this lady, this old lady. She's like the universal, wise, mysterious, old lady voice of seriousness and epic, mysterious adventure times. Thanks, giant crow thing. Level up and kindle the bonfires. Insist. Alrighty. Let us. My deck dexterity, my resilience is pretty good. Let's... I think I want to boost my endurance. I can boost stuff. Let's get my strength up a bit too, because that's going to become problematic later on, because certain weapons you're going to use. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. That's the first part before we adventure on further of Dark Souls. I hope you enjoyed it, and I am WT Female Gamer, and I hope to see you again.